Both teams are fighting for playoff position, Greg.
Well, you know, B.A., for these teams, what you did before doesn't matter. You have to give everything here to the finish line.
Here's the starting group for the San Antonio Spurs. Castle at the 2 with Vassell at the 3. Then there's De'Aaron Fox. Then it's Victor Wembanyama. And it's Champagnie at the power forward position. And so it's San Antonio with it, after New York picked up the 3 with their last shot. Nice shot by Wembanyama.
All too easy for Wembanyama. He feels like no one can defend him inside.
Pass to Towns. Over Wembanyama. And there's Towns on the assist by Brunson.
Well, listen, I like the bucket, but defensively, you've got to be better.
And Fox has got the ball here for the Spurs. It's a three-point game. First chance of the season for them to go up against this Knicks team. Now here's Castle. Here's the 3. Another miss. He's 0 for 2 now. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Earlier I spoke with Mike Brown. I wanted to know what his defensive scheme was against De'Aaron Fox, and he told me we need to limit transition opportunities because that's when he's really dangerous. Speed is one of his biggest strengths, so we need to slow the game down to our pace. Let's see if they're able to accomplish it. Back to you guys.
Allie, thank you. Drills it from deep.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
Fox up top. Brunson defending. Fox, the pass to Champagnie. Now Wembanyama. Covered by Towns. And the basket is good. He got it to go, and he took the bump. So a free throw coming up. An opportunity at a three-point play. And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
It's hard to forget how much he struggled from the line during their last matchup. One of the most popular players in the world the moment he entered this league, Wembanyama continues to grow his fan base.
And it's Brunson missing.
That was their first miss of the game. 4 for 5 right now. What a good start.
All right, Greg, can you talk about what Jalen Brunson has brought to the Knicks?
You know, B.A., he's made them relevant again. New York can be a demanding place to play with the expectations and the media. But he's taken the bull by the horns and had immediate success.
And here's a timeout from Mitch Johnson. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. Different look for San Antonio. Johnson comes in for Vassell. And it's Harper in for De'Aaron Fox. Pass to Harper. Takes a 13-footer. And he buries it.
He gives the defense just another thing to worry about.
They're basically saying you're going to have to guard us at every point on the floor tonight if you're going to have any chance.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
Harper passes to Wembanyama. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Wembanyama's got 7.
And once he gets deep enough positioning, there's not much you can do to stop Wemby.
Unloads from 13. Bridges misses. Spurs trail by 7. The shot no good. Good D by Brunson. Outside Anunoby. Hart from long range. Sinks it from distance.
An excellent perimeter offense so far. Their shooters are clearly in a great rhythm.
Pass to Harper. Back to Castle. Here's Wembanyama. Sinks another one. He's on a roll, starting 4 for 4.
Ooh, he's piping hot. 4 for 4 from the field. No one can guard him out there.
Here's Harper going inside. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Oh, I love this guy. Even when they're trailing, he works hard to put on a show.
Hey, that might be just what they need right now. Thanks for that great view, courtesy of the AT&T Connected Cam. Robinson, he's checked in for Anunoby. Brunson finds Hart. And Hart throws it down.
I'll tell you, Josh Hart, if he sees a lane and an opportunity to drive, I promise he's going at it.
Harper passes to Wembanyama. Out of bounds. It'll be New York's ball. As we near the postseason, let's see where the West is shaken out. You look at San Antonio, with the playoffs fast approaching, they are well positioned at second place in the conference.
Right now for the Spurs, they've established themselves as a legit team this year. But you can tell they want to get higher up in the standings if possible, and specifically securing home court advantage for the first round.
Champagny pass to Wembanyama. And he banks in the layup. Wembanyama's got 11 points.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Here's Brunson outside. The rebound by the Spurs. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to the Knicks.
Yeah, they let that one slip through their fingers, and they just couldn't pull it together to fight off a big fourth-quarter comeback. Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
And New York has possession. San Antonio getting their last shot to go. And it's Brunson again missing.
Bad defense, bad shot. Neither working on that play.
Champagny, that's good.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
Knicks leading by 5. Outside Hart. Back to Brunson. And he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
This guy has been in attack mode this quarter. The defense might want to intercede here.
The Knicks making a switch here. Clarkson's checked in. San Antonio also making some changes. Cornette's checked in for Wembanyama. Harrison Barnes comes in for Champagny. And it's Bryant in for Castle. Harper. It's not going to go for him. Some solid defense from Brunson. Fires from deep. Nails it from beyond the arc. He's got 13.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc. And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Right. You can see on that possession, one side playing with a little desperation, the other side losing focus.
New York working the ball around now. Hart with it. Now guarded by Bryant. Clock at 6. Towns on a screen. The 3. Clarkson. Great positioning on the putback.
This has been just a dreadful start for them defensively. Not good at all.
Here's Harper. Brunson defending. And Mitchell Robinson picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
That one's good. And the assist to Bryant. Harper's got 6.
And talk about imposing your will. That's 10 straight points in the paint.
Boy, it is early to pick up that second foul. Now you have to navigate how you want to defend.
Here's Robinson. And a big finish by Robinson.
Oh, boy, 7 foot and athletic. That is spectacular by Mitchell Robinson.
Bryant. Hart pulls it in.
Boy, maybe nothing more important than what just happened. Protecting the rim without fouling.
It's stolen by Barnes. Pass to Cornette. And he jams it home with authority.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
Hart with it. Now guarded by Bryant.
They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
Here's Harper. To the paint. Here's Cornette. And he drops in the layup off the glass. 6 points for him.
And you know Coach loves seeing his offense operate at this level. Great passing out there.
And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. So San Antonio ends up going with a new group. And now it's time to check the rookie leaderboard and see which first-year players are leading their class in assists. Stephon Castle, number 1.
He's way ahead of where you expect him to be in terms of awareness. The team trusts him with the ball unequivocally. They've had a hard time shutting down the three-point shot.
That one drops for him.
And when wings take it down low, good things happen.
Knicks leading by 9. Bridges passes to Robinson. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
Sohan's checked in for New York.
I think obviously the shot blocking skills are the first thing you think of when you think of Mitchell Robinson. But this guy is showing signs of improving on the offensive end as well.
Now here's Alvarado. Looking at his stats, he's putting up about 7.5 per game. Robinson finds Bridges. Here's Clarkson. He's guarded by Castle. Rebounded by Castle.
Boy, I'd like to see him finish that play with more authority.
Champagnie, the pass to Fox. 6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
When Wembanyama has the ball in there, I mean, it's often a bucket, a foul, or both.
And both free throws good for Wembanyama.
Well, this is what we've come to expect from him, right? Excellence at the foul line.
Clarkson against Castle. Pass to Alvarado. The 3. He can't get it to go. No shortage of scoring here at the end of the first quarter. New York out in front, leading by 6. And back to the start of the second quarter in just a moment. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far.